One half of the beloved South Dakota comedy team, Williams and Ree, died over the weekend. Terry Ree passed away from unspecified causes. Williams and Ree performed for over 50 years together, sharing the stage with names such as Garth Brooks, the Oak Ridge Boys, and Tim McGraw. Over the years, the duo was very gracious with KELOLAND News and often made themselves available to talk with us. Tonight, KELOLAND's Tom Hansen looks back at some of those encounters and talks with Bruce Williams, who now lives in Nashville.
Terry Ree and Bruce Williams met in college at Black Hills State. Ree from South Dakota and Williams from Idaho.
We are Williams and Ree, live and direct from Spearfish, South Dakota.
Bruce tells us last Wednesday they gathered at Terry's house.
We had just a good old-fashioned prayer gathering and guitar pull and sang country music. He even sang a verse to a song which he hasn't sung in several months now, but it was pretty incredible, pretty emotional.
Williams and Ree were music partners for 56 years. Billed as the Indian and the White Guy, the comedy duo hit it big. They had their own TV show, played at the Grand Ole Opry, and traveled the country performing. But they always came back to entertain in their home state. Here's a portion of an interview they did with KELOLAND News in 1981 as they were on the rise.
When we started out, we never planned to be big superstars.
So far, that plan is working out.
It's been working real well for about 13 years now.
They found humor in their ethnicity.
No, we certainly do not intend to offend anyone. We ask that you please bear in mind at all times, we are all the same.
We are the pig people.
We ask that you please remember, we are all the same.
Beautiful.
Even though we may comment on your very own ethnic background, remember, we are all the same. That's I'm Indian,
right?
You're white,
Caucasian,
honky, same darn thing, you know who you are. Remember that as we progress here tonight. Here in this beautiful country which you white people stole from my people, we are now all the same.
Over the years, they would perform with some of the biggest names in country music. In 1987, they shared the stage with the Judds at the South Dakota State Fair.
Actually, this is the first time we've ever played the big stage here.
That's right.
Williams wants people to know that his work partner of 5 decades was just a good family man and a great guy. And Terry would appreciate any compliment that came with a little humor.
He could light up a room, man. He had a huge head, which helped. It was like a Macy's Day float. And he would just command a room. And that was his thing. He just loved doing that. He loved pontificating and entertaining. Boy, if you threw a guitar at him and he could sing and play and have people in the palm of his hand.
Tom Hansen, KELOLAND News.
They were so entertaining together. Williams and Ree were inducted into the South Dakota Rock and Roll Hall of Fame back in 2018. Terry Ree was 75, and he leaves behind a wife and 2 sons.